one fans have been looking forward to, Greg, for a while now. Two major star-studded teams ready to battle.
On paper, it's a very exciting matchup, and knowing these guys are ready to exceed all expectations, we could be in for a real show here tonight.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duran in at the center position. Trent gets the bucket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cunningham kicks to Thompson. No good from outside. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Now, here's Cunningham, coming off a stellar performance against Washington.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low, here's Turner, and Turner throws it down.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Cunningham with it. Now Green defending. And it's sent back by Turner. Trent passes to Turner. Back to Trent. Pass to Rollins. 4 on the shot clock. Kick out to Giannis. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Cade Cunningham. And the Bucks with some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Gary Trent. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Karis LeVert comes in for Duncan Robinson. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Pass to Anthony. Outside, out of the Kumbo. The Bucks working the ball around. They get the rebound. The 3. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Giannis.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Can they get it? And Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got 6. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Giannis. Last game with 30 points. Turner with a screen for Antetokounmpo. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
They've got Taurean Prince. Portis is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Anthony in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. LeVert with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. And Stewart gets it to go.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Kuzma can't get it to go. Pistons trail by 5. And the tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart.
Well, yeah, he's a physical presence, Kevin. He does not shy away from an alley fight. He brings that edge every team needs, and it is especially welcome in the Motor City.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Back to you, Kevin.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Taurean Prince. Trent's checked in for Gary Harris. And Rollins subbed in for Cole Anthony. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Jones. Robinson's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. And here we go, the Pistons fast break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside, Antetokounmpo to the paint. Here's Trent. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Pistons trail by 3. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. The 11-footer inside. Antetokounmpo, automatic.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And Tim, the improvement for the Detroit Pistons keyed by acquiring veteran floor spacers. You must like that aspect, am I right?
Yeah, I love that, Kevin. The fact that they have a star offensive player and they went out and added guys that can create more space for their best player and also can become a great defensive team.
A.J. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Inside, Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Count that one. Cunningham's got 8 here in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now, here's Trent. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Snatched away. Rollins against Cunningham. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The putback, and he drains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after the replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And that game against the Bulls, don't let a lack of focus steal one from you. Overlooking lesser opponents, but that's when they come and they bite you.
I overlook all opponents.
In terms of what? Height? Confidence? Both? Don't even answer. I know the answer. And now let's talk about that first half for the Milwaukee Bucks. They're in a tightly contested game.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals, how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duran at the center spot. Duncan Robinson out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started. And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Well, it's nice to get a layup that can get your offense flowing.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself, and that is the difference.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
That's terrific. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Back to you.
Clearly a new wrinkle. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis has checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in for Cunningham. On the wing, Thompson. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 1.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Portis kicks to Green. Pass to Rollins. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Rollins got his first 2 points of the night. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Here's Rollins. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Trent kicks to Portis. Misses the three.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Thompson throws it down.
So fast of foot, on the run, Osir, tough to catch.
Bucks trail by 3. Trent outside. Back to Portis. The shot, no good. Outside Robinson. To the inside. Pass to LeVert. 2 on the clock. With the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Pistons on top. They lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Let's get the pace back in the game. Let's get stopped. All right, let's move the ball. You don't like it, move it. Let's be aggressive.
And that's the point that Doc Rivers always emphasizes to his team. Don't hold the ball, run the offense.
Yeah, and good things happen when they work together. You know, individually, yeah, they have talent, but collectively, this group can dominate stretches.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Cole Anthony is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Portis in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Portis following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Trent's checked in for Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Anthony. And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. Robinson is subbed in for Marcus Sasser. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Cunningham against Rollins. Here's Green. Now, here's Duren. Now Cunningham. Thompson outside. Now Cunningham. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And that one is good.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Count it!
Well, that's Cade Cunningham, the guy you want with the ball in big spots.
Now here's Giannis. Trent fires, knocks down the 3.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
1:35 left to play in the final quarter.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
Outside Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren.
And that could be pivotal. You just can't afford to turn the ball over in those situations.
Giannis against Harris. Turner with a screen on Robinson. Trent takes advantage. That J is good.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And the shot goes in.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now here's Giannis. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
He has got ice in his veins. Cunningham once again being counted on in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
Antetokounmpo. It falls!
And you know he knows he's the leader of his team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Here's Cunningham. The three is off. Duran. Thompson outside. Now Cunningham. Another shot. It's good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.